Next, we got Jets at Texans. As of printing, no line available, no over/under available. Um, I think I actually saw that the Jets were favored by 2 though on one site that I was looking at. Um,
That would make sense.
but man, you know, you got TJ Yates starting at quarterback for the Texans. Um, you got Revis Island out there on DeAndre Hopkins. This is a little echo of past Ivan shades, but going with Old Faithful, I do like Nate Washington for 4,400 in DraftKings. Um, Again, when you're looking for that guy to plug in there, he's not going to be owned as much as Amendola, who we love. I mean, you don't not love Amendola. He's one of those this week where it's like, for the price
Yeah.
especially, he's going to be 50% owned, but that matters when a guy scores 35, 40 points.
hmm
That's when you don't want to miss out on a guy that's that well owned. And he could do that. That said, Nate Washington could get 2 touchdowns in this game. I'm not saying sit DeAndre Hopkins like I did a couple weeks ago when I was justified in doing that. But I'm just saying keep an eye on Nate Washington as somebody you might want to play if you're looking for a value that's going to be not as heavily owned for the Texans. Everybody else on the team, I shy away from.
I'm not starting any Texans.
Hmm.
I just don't like them against the Jets defense.
Yeah.
I am looking at Christopher Ivory
Ooh.
against Houston defense that is giving up 4.3 yards per carry, 118 per game.
That's kind of a good point, actually, because I know you had Jeremy Hill last week,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't do much. Giovanni
No.
Bernard didn't do much,
Yeah,
but put them together into one person.
they did okay.
Then you're talking
And
100 yards, right?
yeah, I thought the Bengals ran into a trap game and they weren't prepared.
Yeah.
They just didn't care.
Oh, but I'm saying
And
even in
yeah.
that horrible game,
Yes.
their dual-headed running back
Yeah.
put up a decent total.
Mm-hmm.
People just don't. And their perception is not, oh, that was a good running game because it was split between 2 backs, and you know, sorry, it's just a roundabout way to back up your Chris Ivory.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. That makes sense. And so, yeah, I like Chris Ivory. He's the play. Although I wouldn't be, I mean, the Houston defense against the pass is, let's see, the rating they're giving up to opposing quarterbacks. Where are they? A lot of nice dead air this week.
They're really low is the moral of that story. If it takes that long to find it in the search.
There it is. They just disappeared. 90.9 is the rating to opposing quarterbacks that they're giving up. Fitzpatrick is back. I read this morning that he's doing everything in practice that they want him to do.
Mhm.
Fire up Brandon Marshall. Fire up Eric Decker. I would choose Decker. I know you don't like Marshall. You're not going to start him.
I did though. I've also taken one more strategy point, which is
Oh,
play one lineup of guys I would never play.
that's a good one. I do that for NBA because, yeah, there's so many players that's like, I've never play you. And then I'll run on. I min cashed in a single entry GPP by doing that.
Yeah, because it's like there's so much personal bias that goes in sometimes
Oh,
that you're not
yeah.
objective, and so it's like, well, let's be objective and play all
Yeah,
these guys I don't like.
exactly.
So
It's like Steph Curry. Like, he's so expensive, but you can't fade him a lot of these nights.
yeah,
It's
especially
just,
not when he's coming to LA to show the Clippers up.
yeah, I've got him in my lineup tonight.
Yeah, same.
He's, I like him, but I don't. It's like it's effortless for him. It's like because as a kid, I didn't like Jordan just because it looked so effortless. And it was like, why is he so good? You can't beat him. Come on. He's that good. He's that good.
See, I like Curry because after winning the MVP, he stepped it up a notch this year.
Yeah.
Come on,
He's
you gotta
so
love
good.
that.
He's great. He's a lot of fun to watch.
And actually, I heard Luke Walton on the radio the other day talking about how much work Curry does after practice today. Like,
Mhm.
still.
Yeah,
Um,
it's great. You can't fade him in DFS. That's our point. So if you play NBA DFS, don't fade Curry.